When I first started this long road of basketball, what consumed me was being the best basketball player I could be.
He's got Livingston in his right, Horace Grant in his left. Goes inside.
Oh, classic Jordan! Steal. He lobs for Jordan.
Look at the air. Look at the hang time. Look at the flying motion.
But now it's reminiscent about my whole career. I had a whole different appreciation for the game itself.
Jordan trying to shake off Starks. Oh, what a move by Jordan!
He kept it in bounds. Here it is again. Oh! Yes! Here's Michael at the foul line. A shot on Elo. Good! The Bulls win it!
It has evolved to be more than just a game. It's been a teacher of life.
Jordan to hang. Fires. Yes! He scored! Oh, my goodness!
If you were to create the ultimate basketball superstar, he would be a player of extraordinary athletic ability, a player who could dominate his sport with a vast array of skills.
He's a great defender, rebounder, shot blocker, definitely could score. He's the total package.
He would also possess a tireless work ethic, constantly pushing himself to the limit in his pursuit of victory.
He'll work himself into a lather, like a racehorse. He'd be going out there harder and harder when things got more and more difficult.
He would be a fierce competitor who could command the court through sheer force of will.
You're going to have to cut Michael Jordan's heart out to beat him.
He would possess the vision and the artistry to bring a new dimension to the game.
Creativity. Thy name is Michael.
He would also have the leadership to galvanize his teammates.
The way he plays, he will not let the Bulls lose.
And he would have a flair for rising to the occasion time after time.
Michael Jordan in the final seconds again!
He would display a passion for the game, a passion to lift his performance to its very highest level. And he would captivate fans, not only with his talent, but also with his charisma.
Just don't rub my head.
Through it all, he would carry himself with an air of grace and dignity that would make him the perfect ambassador for the sport he loved. It would seem nearly impossible to find all of these qualities embodied in one player, and yet there was such a player in Michael Jordan, a player for whom nothing seemed impossible, a player who was the very definition of basketball excellence.
He does everything great. I mean, he's the ultimate player in my eyes. If there was a basketball player in Webster's dictionary, it would have to be a picture of Michael Jordan.
He grew up in Wilmington, North Carolina, and from the beginning there was something distinctive about Michael Jordan.
He came in this world eating. I mean, he loved to eat. And I tell you, we could not feed him enough. We had the doctor put him on cereal, I guess, when he was 3 weeks old because his milk was just not enough.
Michael's first taste of the game of basketball came in pickup games against his older brother Larry, which ignited his competitive fire.
My dad built the basketball court in the backyard, and so they went out there and went at it all the time.
We used to play an awful lot, we would play every day. And I always normally beat him.
So he really helped me create some determination in myself to beat him. If I could beat him, I felt I could beat anybody. And finally, when I started to grow and my skills started to catch up with my height, I started to beat him.
He would go on to attend Laney High School, where he blended in as just another face in the crowd.
Michael was a good student, and he had a lot of fun in the classroom. He had a sense of humor, and he was well liked by the students.
The place where Michael did hope to stand out was on the basketball court. But during his sophomore year, he would face a disappointing setback.
I'm the coach who cut Michael as a sophomore. He was still growing. He was a good ball player, but we didn't think he was good enough yet to really make the contribution on the varsity that we felt we needed.
Working hard to improve, Michael would not only make the team the following year, he played well enough to earn a scholarship to the University of North Carolina, a school rich in basketball tradition. But he still faced skepticism about his ability.
I told him to go into math. That's where the money was.
Coming up in high school, I wasn't that known as a basketball player. I mean, everyone felt I was going to go to North Carolina and sit on the bench for 4 years and then come back home and work at a local gas station or something.
But Michael would be chosen to start as a freshman by legendary coach Dean Smith. And in the 1982 National Championship game against Georgetown, he would burst into prominence by hitting one of the biggest shots in NCAA history.
The tie, 18. Shot, Jordan! Michael Jordan!
The shot gave Smith his first NCAA title and marked a turning point in Michael's career.
Hitting the shot against Georgetown in 1982, it kind of ignited a fire inside of me that nothing was going to stop me.
Propelled by his newfound confidence, Jordan would now soar into the national spotlight.
He wanted to get better, and then he had the ability to get better. And from that point on, I never seen anything like it.
I guess that is a pretty fitting end to the ballgame. Jordan, look at that!
Unleashing his talent, Michael became a two-time College Player of the Year. But following his junior season, he would make the decision to turn pro.
I talked to Coach this morning, and he helped me, and my parents helped me, and I just, I felt that would be better for me to start now while I'm young.
But before heading off to the NBA, Jordan would make his debut on the world stage. He was named to the 1984 U.S. Olympic team, where he would be guided by another coaching legend, Indiana's Bobby Knight.
He wants best for his players, and really that's somewhat similar to Coach Smith, except for the language, but I can get up with that.
Smoothly adapting to a new coaching style, Michael would continue his rise to stardom by leading the U.S. to the gold medal. And he was now ready for the next step in his blossoming career, the NBA.
The Chicago Bulls pick Michael Jordan of the University of North Carolina.
As the third overall draft pick, Michael was expected to make an impact, but few could have imagined just how sensational he would be.
Jordan, I'm going to